Some people say audio is actually more important than video. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 microphone options for your camera that I would recommend in terms of video making. Gear is always nice to talk about, but for some weird reason, it's more exciting to talk about lenses and cameras instead of talking about sound. But studies have shown that it's actually more important that the sound quality is good than the video quality, because for some reason, people are actually more likely to watch a video that is unfocused or shaky than a video that has crappy sound. But how can you fix the sound in your videos very easily and also for quite cheap? The 2 things I use are lavaliere microphones and the normal shotgun microphone, but there are actually 2 or 3 different ones. For one, you have to know what kind of camera do you want to use. For example, if you're using just your phone to make videos, there's actually a great microphone made by Rode that is called the Video Mic Me. And this is actually a phone that just attaches to your camera if you have an audio jack. So for the iPhone 7, then it's actually already a small problem. But there are also microphones that attach to the Lightning port. But I'm considering my setup, and that is a mirrorless camera, the Sony A7 Mark II, and I also shoot with a GoPro and the iPhone. So this is kind of the base setup. I use my camera for most of the stuff, and that has a Video Micro on it. It is not the Video Mic Pro, it is the Video Micro. This is kind of the smaller brother of the Video Mic Pro. It is a microphone that costs around $60 or 50 euros, and it's great. It's small and it doesn't need a battery. And this doesn't need a battery fact is actually one of the main reasons that I chose the Video Micro over the Video Mic Pro, because keeping in touch with the battery, knowing that it's on, that it's fully charged, that it actually works, is something that I don't want to stress about. Now, Rode actually made an announcement of a new Video Mic Pro that actually turns on and off with the camera. But that is not released yet, and it's also bigger than the Video Micro. For the time being, I personally really prefer the Video Micro. It doesn't need a battery, it's super small, it's kind of cheap as well, and you can just put it on top of your camera, put it into the audio jack. But there you have the next problem. Does your camera actually have a microphone in? Some of these smaller cameras actually don't. They have a hot shoe to attach a flash or the microphone, but they don't actually have a microphone port. So you cannot really use these kind of microphones, for example, with the RX100 or the G7X from Canon. For me, the Video Micro is kind of glued on top of the camera most of the time. I actually put fluffy covers on top of the camera microphones, but I rarely use it that way. I almost always use the Video Micro because the sound is so much better in terms of using that over the internal microphones of the camera, which I almost never use. The other alternative that I also wear right now is the lavaliere mic, also made by Rode. And I'm currently using the SmartLav Plus, which is essentially a microphone that then attaches to your phone, and the phone is actually used as a recorder. Now I'm going to show you the sound difference between the lavaliere microphone here, which is recording into my iPhone with an adapter for a Lightning port, and I also have the Video Micro recording, which is directly connected to my camera. I'm actually going to play back this same clip twice for sound differences. Now you have seen kind of the sound difference of these 2 microphones. Most of the time, if I'm using this lavaliere microphone, I'm also using the shotgun microphone because I want to get a better sound quality of the surroundings as well. And then I have the lavaliere, which is actually picking up the sound of the voice. For example, in an interview, I would probably give this lav mic to the interviewee, and then I would also have the Video Micro on the camera to have a backup sound source in case of the phone shutting down or the recording being not available, and also to kind of have the questions that are being asked recorded there as well. Now these are the 2 microphones I'm using from Rode, the Video Micro and the SmartLav Plus. I would also consider the Video Mic Pro, but only the newest version that has been announced with the automatic shut off, and maybe I will upgrade to that because the sound quality of a microphone that is powered by a battery is much higher than the Video Micro. But I said it in the beginning, I don't want to be bothered by empty batteries, so I prefer the Video Micro right now. I hope this video was helpful for you in terms of getting more ideas about the microphone options. Of course, there are tons of options out there, and these are just a couple of them. For example, there are wireless lavaliere microphones. Then you also have external sound recorders. You have the boom operator who dangles a microphone above someone. But these are the options that I use for my video making. For interviews, the lavaliere, and for the normal stuff, I use the Video Micro. I have links to all 3 microphones that I talked about in this video in the description below. These are affiliate links for Amazon. They help me make this channel possible, and I hope you don't mind. If you do, please feel free to Google those things for yourself. And as always, I also recommend you to check the used market, because these microphones can be pretty cheap if you find them on eBay or other ways. Please leave this video a thumbs up if it was helpful for you. Share it with someone who knows nothing about audio and needs to know more about microphones. And finally, check out the playlist linked in the description. It's all about video making and Instagram pictures. Also, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this almost every day, and there are a couple very interesting things coming in the next month or two for the summer. Stay tuned until the next video. I will see you. Bye.